off work. Thought I'd make a little instructional video. Maybe I'd give a lesson before these bozos show up. Start trying to ruin everything. Give a little lesson. Give back to the world. Share some knowledge nobody shared with me. Some basic knowledge though, just for people who use this. Just for people like myself who still look at this more than they look at an audience or something. It's flat. They're always flat now. Somebody's ruining it. Somebody ruined that. Tastes horrible. I don't think there's a single bubble in that can. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even have my pointer. I imagine myself with a pointer at this point, pointing at things and pointing out points, and giving pointers. I forgot my pointer. Forgot my pointing mechanism. This is the best I got. It's a pen. This confused me a lot. So you don't know a chord and you look at this thing, it's pretty confusing. Nobody told me what anything was. I thought I learned it the old-fashioned way. They really ruined that soda too. I still want to drink it. Yeah, this is the guitar progression. Basic chords and different keys. No idea what any of it meant. I still don't even know what progression means. Like it's supposed to track my progression somehow. Like I'm getting graded or something, I don't know. I struggled with that for a few minutes. That was a lot of struggling with that one. That didn't make it any easier. And then you got these Roman numerals. 3 principal chords. That kind of makes sense, right? Minor chords, no idea. Additional chords. You got additional chords. Then you got the key. I didn't know what that was either. I just found that out. And then you got A through G. That one made sense. You got A with the A chord, B with the B chord. You know, it seemed like a good place to start. Seemed like a really good place to start to learn the basic chords. Learn how to move your hand around. But I couldn't put none of them together. Like trying to go from a D to an E didn't make any sense. Trying to go from a D to a B didn't make any sense. Or to go from a G to an F or anything like that. Like A doesn't go with B. Doesn't sound right. You can't take an F and put it with anything, really. Got some tape on here. Gotta get it off. That's where I started anyways. I figured, you know, babies like crawl. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. I learned all those. It only took like 3 days, maybe. 3 days in a row. Those were pretty easy. But you couldn't make anything out of that. Strumming wise, so I started picking them. I made some like 5-second songs or something like that. That was a lot of fun. So then I started going down the list. I figured I was using the wrong chords. Was always using the wrong chords for some reason. So I started going down the list. Started learning some of the ones that were similar, but on different strings, so I could learn like transitions from one to another. And that didn't work. So then I started pulling from like all over the place. That didn't work either. Couldn't figure it out. Like if I picked one chord, I could make something really good. Or if I was on one string, I could make something. So it wasn't like I wasn't musically inclined. I could make something. I knew how to make a song, but not with the chords. Didn't make any sense. And I was watching videos the entire time. All these musicians. Not to learn anything, but just watching like music videos and interviews. And then I'd sit there and see them doing all these things. I'd see them playing in the middle. Like in the middle of the fretboard. But there's no middle ones on here. So then I thought you just slid them around. And that didn't work. Everything was off. So then I was watching more videos. And I kept seeing Prince talk about in the key. It's in the key. You tell that to a guitarist, it's a language we all speak. I saw this thing like 100 times. And then I saw Michael Jackson on the Jackson 5 singing a song about the key of D. So then I started Googling the key of D, got a bunch of scales. So then I put the chords away and started doing scales. I thought that's what he was talking about. And then I started making songs with scales and pentatonic scales. And then finally I got a video that said the key is left to right. So if you want to make a song, you play it left to right and maybe jumble them in. And then it wasn't sounding that good. Because I did that accidentally anyways. I would do like a low. I would do like a something on the low E area and then try to go to the bottom strings. And you only get so many chords, so then you go back to the high one and it sounds like the first chord. Then you go to another another low one and it sounds like the first one, just a little different. And then back to another high one, which sounds like the second chord, only a little different. And it wasn't working. What I was doing was playing every key. I was playing in all the keys. And I'm pretty sure the key is a type of music, like A is blues. Most of the time, I know there's a blues pentatonic scale. G, I know G is like country. I heard people talk about G benders in country, so it must be that. And then, once I found that out, found out sliding it doesn't work. So in this book, you get like a C chord, which on the progression chart is this one, up on the first fret, but it's also got one down here in the bottom. And you stay in the same key. And once I learned that, I think I elevated a little bit. I think I gained some levels. I don't know if you people play video games, but it's like, once I did that, it was like going on a raid with a group of knights that are like 20 levels above you, and they just kill everything for you. And you just gain all the experience on it. And it's like that with all of them. So on the key of C, you can get your melody from the progression chart, which is on the top. And then you can slide down to the bottom, pick some stuff, jump to the middle and pick some more, and then be back up to the top with your melody. Or you can start in the middle and then go up or go down. And apparently you only need like 15 and you can write an entire album. You can start doing some Van Halen stuff. You could really start working the whole board. And you stay in the key. But you need this because it's got the principal chords which is pretty much two of the originals, and then like a weird one, because it's the principal three all down. Those are the three. And then you got these minors. I still don't know what that is. So I'm like 90% I understand all of this. 98%. There's still like 2% that I can't comprehend. But that's how you bounce around. Put songs together. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like when you do like a key A, I still look at this. So I'll look at this. Usually I'll go through like I'll do like the A through G. Find out what kind of mood I'm in. I'll just strum them all. And then I'll pick one. And then I'll just pick another. I don't know how to decide which one's gonna be a good one. Some music, so they're all good. You just pick one. You get 10 of them. You like mix them around. You got a song apparently. There's probably a little more to it than that, but you know. So you pick one. A major 7, and that's up here too. You know, they're all on the first strings. All of them. They're all like when if you ever had one of these and you just look at it, you know there's not going to be a big difference because I mean if all your fingers are on the first 2 frets all the time, you know, you're not gonna. You know, how many different combinations can you get? So you do like an A major 7 after you find your melody. You do the A major 7. You maybe even play that one too. And then you go to your book. Your trusty old book. You got A major 7. It's got 6 more variations, 5 more variations of it. And then you can move all around the fretboard. So you need this so you know what key you're in, because this one doesn't tell you which key you're in, because each key, if you looked at this, you see the same one popping up over and over again, and you think like you're being fooled or something, you know, like you're being tricked, but it's just, you know, they go to multiple keys sometimes. There you have it. Then you can do like, and I wouldn't worry about learning all these. I mean, you're not going to learn 1,000 different chords. You can learn a song. A lot of people know how to play a song, but they don't even know what chord they're playing. You can remember a chord if you play it. You can remember a whole song if you played it once. If you played an entire song one time, then you can remember how to play it. You don't got to remember the chord. You don't have to remember any of these. You just write down the one, like the 1 of the 10. Write down all 5 of them. You could be in class during homeroom and just randomly write down 10. Write like 4 from the bottom, 4 from the middle somewhere, 4 from the top on a piece of paper, and then get home and do it so you don't have to flip through a book. You just lay them all out like on a notebook, rip them all out of your paper book. And then you can stay in the key and move around. It works great. Like strumming wise, it might sound the same because it's a C. It's a C, 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 C all the way down. But if you're picking it, if you're going to strum one, pick another one in the middle, and then strum one on the top, and then pick, strum. I don't know. You know, it's really just up to your imagination on how that works. I thought I'd do a G chord because I really hate the G chord. I really don't like the G chord. It's like when you do like a string bend and you push it upwards, that's what the G chord does. Like it just goes right off the map for some reason. It's hard. Like okay, that's coming off the board, but there's other ones on here. So now you guys just finished the battle pass. If you made it this far, you finished the battle pass, season pass. You got new emotes. You got new skins. Now you could be something else. You can dress differently. But that's what I've learned so far. I just learned this one. I don't know if I want to play it. You know, these people electrocute me. And what they do is like, I learned something about getting electrocuted. When it's a little bit, you can pull your hand away, like you get shocked and shock away. When it's a lot, I've seen people get like blasted 20 feet. But when it's in the middle somewhere, you look like Homer Simpson on an operation board, like you just can't let go. That's what these people do to me. Like I'll do like an E chord, and then it just gets stuck right there. My whole hand. I sit there and just try to pull my hand off the guitar strings. Can't even do it. So I don't know. You know, these bozos are always in the trees somewhere. You know, they're always close by. So I don't know if I want to play it. I don't play much. I tried to record it all. Try to turn this whole thing into like a blessing in disguise and be like one of those me after 1 year thing. But yeah, these people, I guess they had other plans. I guess they're out to like do arena rock or something. I don't know. Use me as their puppet. It's pretty cool though, huh? That's how you get all the way down the board. You see all those people flying around. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. And that's how you do it. I just thought they had like. I kept thinking it was just the chords. Like I saw those people. They were playing stuff that I didn't know. I thought they just read more books. They had more knowledge. They knew more, so they were better than me. Maybe a little bit. You know, they don't like to brag. Do some guitar theory. Talk about my theory on some stuff. If you want to go deeper down the rabbit hole of what I've been learning in life about where to play. You know, like some of the this is just theories. Why? But some of like the coolest guitar players, they say like in the middle. They say this is like the sweet spot. Yeah, I think it's because you can go up or you can go down. You know, like if you're up here, there's only one direction you can go. It's this way. And same with down here. If you're playing down here, you can only go one direction. Especially when you're doing like scales or something, you know. But you can come back. Like you can. Yeah, I don't know. So they say it's like in the middle. And then I see people too, like from the 60s, 70s, 80s, even now, like the more like notable songs, they do tend to play in the middle. And that's just my theory on. It's like a style. You get a lot of points for style. It's like skateboarding. Skateboarding, you could have 15 people all do a kickflip. One person will score more points. Isn't that funny? Same kickflip, maybe not on flat ground. Like they say sketchy landing, but it goes from sketchy to style at one point. So he landed the thing. Maybe down like a four stair. If you like got a group of people to kickflip down a four stair, somebody's got to win. But then you got the best guitar players. Like the best guitarists, you always see them down here. All the time. You see those guys doing like a 45-minute guitar solo. Oh man, just frontman's getting pissed off, upset. Frontman's getting upset. This guy's just gone off on his guitar solo. All these pentatonic scales right here. This is what they came for. They came to see me. They're just going off. And there's not a lot of forgiveness down there either. Like up here, there's a lot of forgiveness up here. Both on chords and open strings. Like when you're in the middle, you can do like off and on and still get away with it. Up here, you can do it with an entire chord. You can hit like, when you're supposed to hit 3 strings, you could hit them all. It just always sounds, there's a lot of forgiveness up there. And down here, I've been down here, and there's like, there's no like hitting a chord and then pushing one that's like, your finger's not on. It's like bonk, 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 bonk. Like you can't really mess up. There's a lot of like technical stuff down. Even now, like even the ones you see today, like the people are like superior guitar players. Like you see them a lot on TikTok, and they're always down here. They just I don't know. They just really like to play down here. I think it's just the whole competition thing. I think the ones up here though are like the most unique. These are the ones that you'd usually see like in a Hollywood movie. A lot of girls too, I don't know why. I don't think that has anything to do with it. That girl with a bad reputation, she plays down here. Some guys are up here too. I tend to like the ones that are up here. Like Tom Petty's up there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I never seen him play, but he sounds like he's up here. He's like an old guy. Anyways, that's mine. That's my video. That's my tutoring. Now you kids can go buy some new armor. Get yourself a new battle axe. Start doing raids all on your own.